Bob Marley, born as Robert Nesta Marley, was born February 6, 1945 in 9 Mile, St. Anne Parish, Jamaica. He was an internationally famous singer and songwriter. He can also be considered the Honorable Bob Marley because in February of 1981, he was awarded the Jamaican Order of Merit, one of the nation's highest honors. He was born to father Norval Marley, a plantation overseer originally from Sussex, and his mother Cedella Booker, who was a young woman of 18. Marley and childhood friend Neville Livingston, later known as Bunny Wailer, started to play music together while they were at Stepney Primary and Junior High School. Marley, Livingston, Peter Tosh, Junior Braithwaite, Beverly Kelso, and Cherry Smith formed a group known as the Teenagers. They later changed their name to the Wailing Rude Boys, then to the Wailing Wailers, and ultimately settled on the Wailers. In 1965, the Wailing Wailers' first self-titled studio album is released. In 1966, Bob Marley marries Rita Anderson. He meets Rita through Peter Tosh. Rita is a singer and becomes part of the Soulettes, a band that Marley mentors and manages. In 1970, Soul Rebels becomes the first Wailers album released outside of Jamaica. In 1972, Bob Marley signed with CBS Records in London. Then he started a UK tour with American soul singer Johnny Nash. After touring the UK, the Wailers don't have enough money to make it home. However, producer Chris Blackwell agrees to advance the Wailers some money to go home for fares to Jamaica, where they record Catch a Fire, the first album released under Islands Records. The album has very interesting packaging. The Wailers quickly followed Catch a Fire with Burnin'. Although the song I Shot the Sheriff is a song originally by Bob Marley, Eric Clapton popularized the song with a cover where it achieved a #1 spot on the Billboard charts in 1974. Also around this time, the Wailers opened for Sly and the Family Stone. After 4 shows, the band is fired because they were more popular than the acts they're opening for. At this point, the Wailers disband for indeterminate reasons, and the 3 main members, Bob Marley, Bunny Wailer, and Peter Tosh, pursue solo careers. Despite this breakup, Bob Marley continues recording as Bob Marley and the Wailers officially. In December of 1976, 2 days before Smile Jamaica, a free concert organized by the Jamaican Prime Minister at the time, in an attempt to ease tension between 2 warring political groups, Marley, his wife, and manager Don Taylor were wounded in an assault by unknown gunmen inside Marley's home. Despite injuries, he and his wife recovered, and he went on to play the concert. Marley leaves Jamaica in 1976. He releases the album Exodus. Exodus stays on the British album charts for 56 consecutive weeks. It includes hit singles such as Jamming and One Love. In 1978, Marley returned to Jamaica and performed another political concert, the One Love Peace Concert, again in an effort to calm warring parties, and even made leaders from the warring parties shake hands. In 1979, he released the album Survival, a defiant and politically charged album which reflected Marley's support for the struggles of Africans and showed his strong opposition to South African apartheid. In 1977, Marley was diagnosed with malignant melanoma under the nail of a toe. He rejected medical advice to have the toe amputated as it would inhibit his performing ability. Unfortunately, Marley's cancer got severe during his Uprising tour. He had to be hospitalized, and the rest of the tour was cancelled. Marley fought cancer for 8 months. As his condition became critical, he wanted to go home to Jamaica. Sadly, he did not make it and ended up dying in Miami on May 11, 1981, at the age of 36. Cancer had spread into his lungs and brain. Bob Marley's final words were to his son Ziggy, "Money can't buy life." He received a Lifetime Achievement Grammy and has a statue dedicated to him in Kingston. In November of 2014, Forbes magazine listed Marley as the 5th on the list of highest earning dead celebrities. Bob Marley leaves behind a large family and is said to have at least 11 children. He loves soccer and even was buried with a soccer ball, guitar, and a butt of marijuana. Bob Marley is a devout Rastafarian and peace lover, and he will be missed. Hope you enjoyed this episode on Bob Marley. If you like what we do, please subscribe. And if you have any feedback, please leave it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.